Hey AutoZoners, Chris Walker again. I just wanted to talk really quick about some of the nanoparticles that are used in the making of all of the Nano and Nano Pro MT products. Specifically, we've had some people talk about Nano and about the color of it. I know you have a lot of the other competitors that are out there that are really just surfactants, and all they do is pretty much just they change the surface tension of the water, and it works for a little while and then it's gone. But the thing about Nano that's really unique is it was actually developed during racing, and we perfected the particle and also the percentage of particles that are in the water or coolant in order to maximize heat transfer. And we've changed the formulation over the years and actually made it better. But one of the things we really had to work with, especially in water and in cooling applications, is you really want to not affect the viscosity of the water. And here you can kind of see the particles going into the water. And what this does is your water pump mixes it, and the particles will actually, the way they're made up and what they're made of, will actually lubricate seals, along with affecting the heat transfer of the water. So basically what it does is a mechanical process, whereas it's not a chemical process. Is your limiting factors are your radiator and your water or your coolant, right? So you can't change your radiator, but you can change how well your water and your coolant works. And the Nano works like that. It has a certain percentage of nanoparticles, which we've talked about the size of nanoparticles before, but it goes in and improves the ability of the water to grab on the heat and transfer it. So anyway, just wanted to talk about those particles. The other thing I want to talk about too was also in the Nano Pro penetrating lubricant as well as the dry. The same particles that are in the stabilizer are also in the gear oil. So the particles that do the heat transfer as well as lubricity are both in here. And then as far as the oil stabilizer is concerned, some people talked about some of the particles in it too. The reason that you add the nano oil stabilizer to four or five other quarts of oil when you do an oil change is your base oil has add packs. They have packs that affect lubricity, that affect the base viscosity. They have viscosity transformers in there, but what the nano stabilizer as well as all the other particles do is we go in and we affect both the ability of the oil stabilizer to transfer heat as well as its lubricity. So your base oil does all the things it's supposed to do in terms of reusing the right viscosity and the viscosity modifiers. It has things in there to affect some of the corrosion as well as the ability of the oil to stay good over the life of your oil change. But what the oil stabilizer does is it goes in, and the particles in it, just like we showed on the Nano goes in, affects lubricity, affects heat transfer, and that's what they do. They're there to modify that part of the oil. Anyway, just want to talk about that real quick. Thanks for everything. Don't forget to like us on Facebook, go to Twitter, follow us at Nano Pro MT as well as on Instagram. Thanks.